Good afternoon, and welcome to GAVCON 5. My name is Connor,
I'm Gavin.
and today we have two... Wait, hold up, your mic was off again.
I'm Gavin. Why do you always keep my mic off?
Dude, I forget, okay? I don't want to turn everyone's mic on at once. I just turn mine on and start saying stuff, and I forget that there's other ones to be turned on. Anyway,
So selfish.
we have two people with us from Views at IU, the hiking club, Jacob and Rose. Jacob, you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Jacob Birkmire. I'm a Safety and Sustainability Board member for the hiking club.
Nice.
Cool.
Rose?
I'm Rose. I'm Gavin's roommate, and I'm just like a member of the club.
Cool.
Yeah.
Where are you guys from?
I'm from the Fort Wayne, Indiana area.
I'm from Indianapolis.
Wow. What are you guys studying?
You're getting great answers.
I'm studying exercise science with a pre-athletic training track.
I'm in environmental science.
Got some science.
A lot of science. I got political science. That counts. You're the only one not doing any science.
French science.
That's not a science.
Do you
Nice.
feel like the exercise science comes into play in the hiking club?
A little bit. It helps, like I'm taking some classes that help me with like safety and like knowing first aid and all that stuff in case anyone gets hurt. So,
Yeah.
No one has gotten hurt though.
Yep. Knock on. Oh no, there's no wood.
This fake vinyl table.
There we go.
Did it? Okay.
We're relatively injury free.
Yes.
What do you mean
Yes.
relatively?
Well, I mean, like, you get bit by ladybug
People.
like animals, like Japanese. What are they called, Rose?
They're called like Asian ladybugs
Or
or
Asian
something.
ladybugs. Yeah, I got bit by one of those.
Oh,
It looked like a ladybug, and then it bit me, and I was like, "What the? I've never been bit by a ladybug before."
That's crazy.
We've had some
Sorry.
bee stings now that I think about it.
Oh
Really?
yeah.
Yeah, last year we did like the first hike.
Oh, I wasn't on that
People
one.
walk through like a swarm of bees, and I was like, that doesn't seem very smart, but all right.
Can't go around it. Got to go through it.
Yeah.
Did the first aid help with that at all, or did that? It's
No,
not,
we just
not much
kinda-
you can do for
You
We
that.
just
can't
kind
do
of
a
let
whole
them
lot.
get stung, you know.
Hope no one's allergic.
Yeah, you can't really do anything.
Yeah.
You're just like, well, that probably hurts anyway.
So, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
You rub some dirt on it, I guess.
Well, I don't think rubbing dirt on it makes it better. I think that would make it worse.
Oh, no. Yeah, you're right.
Out of all the things you can do, rubbing dirt on it is one of the worst ones. All right.
So, yeah, I'm safety.
Yeah.
That made you want to run, right?
Yeah.
So what-
Views at IU.
Yeah.
Where did that title come from?
Well, the club predates my time at IU, so I don't know.
What's the history of the club? Does anyone know?
I think the general idea is, the current club president's brother started this club in 2016, I think.
Legend goes.
Yeah.
No one.
I don't know why, but I assume it's because he wanted to see stuff and hike around Bloomington, and
That's
Yeah.
partially true.
Indiana.
I was told...
could be a
another
resume builder
reason.
too.
I was told another reason.
Well, but I don't know what the other reason is, so.
It's not necessarily what we would call family friendly.
Okay,
but-
well, then
Not
we're not going to be
safe.
saying that.
Moving right along.
Anyway, that never happened. Yeah. And now I guess the name Views is because you go around and you see things that
That's
are
cool.
in the Bloomington area. And sometimes in Kentucky.
Yeah.
Bloomington, Kentucky area.
Yeah. What do they call that? The Kentuckyana
The
area?
bi-state area.
The bi-state area.
My state.
I believe it's Kentuckyana, actually. That's the correct term.
Mhm.
Facts.
That's cool,
So, Jacob and Rose, what do you think the core functions of our club are at this current moment?
Hiking.
Yeah,
I mean,
what's the purpose behind that?
Go.
I mean, I think, obviously, like, we like to hike, but I think a big part of it is we like to have the social aspect. Like, a lot of people like going, like, a lot of people go the first time just because they like hiking, and then a lot of them have told me that they like to come back because it's, like, they like meeting the people, and they like hanging out with them, and so we try and do more social events, and people enjoy that.
I mean, I think it's just really nice, like, after a week of just going to classes and doing homework, just to be able to, like, go out and see nature. Yeah.
I mean, I haven't been going to classes or doing homework.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
okay.
good.
Good for
I'm
you.
just kidding, I just came from class. I wish I didn't go.
That's fair. Feel that.
Wish you went for a hike instead.
I do, but I'm going on one later anyway with the club, so it all evens out, I guess.
What are you guys up to?
We're going to Dilcher Turner Canyon Forest. It's not really a canyon.
Or a forest?
I
Have
mean, it
you
is,
been
I
there?
guess.
Forest, yeah. It's a very small
It's small.
canyon. It's
Yeah, it's a really
It's-
tiny. It's not the Grand Canyon. It's the
it's
Canyon
a
Canyon.
baby canyon.
Where is it?
Baby Canyon. It's like 25 minutes southwest of here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in a different county.
Green
but-
County?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
No, your county.
Yeah, surprised. That sounded familiar, but I couldn't remember what it was, so I think that's it.
I know my counties.
Good for you. Me too. This is Monroe County. I'm from Hamilton County. And below Hamilton's Marion County.
Woo.
Wow.
Go Hoosiers.
Brown County's to the east. It's the best county,
I
other
know,
than Monroe.
I know Allen County, which Fort Wayne is in, is the biggest county in Indiana.
Is it
Whoa.
land-wise or?
Land-wise, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I'm about to say something really stupid here, so I'm gonna not say anything. Obviously, Marion has most people.
Oh, yeah.
Well, cool. Hope you guys have fun on that hike. How far are you guys going?
It's about 1.5 to 2 miles, somewhere in that range.
Okay.
Our club officially says 2 miles. The website says 1.5. We will see.
Yeah, it's not terribly long.
No, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
How long will that take you?
Depends.
That is $1 million question.
I mean,
It depends on who's on our hike. And I made the ride, so I know who's on the hike, but I always forget who was actually slowing us down and who was just hanging back talking to people and being slowed down. So I don't know.
Okay.
yeah, I mean, if we just like walked right through it, it'd probably take maybe 30 minutes.
Well, I think maybe
If we didn't
45.
stop, but
Yeah, if we
maybe.
didn't stop.
Do you guys make a couple stops and stuff?
Yeah, usually. Oh man, I have to take pictures for this hike because I'm the only
Oh,
board member
yeah.
who's gonna be there, so I have to take pictures.
Gotta post it on the Insta.
Yeah, I don't have access to that though, so I'll send it to our marketing director.
Mm-hmm.
What's the structure of WIU? How many members and
We have, like-
officers do you have?
170 dues paying members, I think,
Yeah, I think you're right.
around that. At least that's how many people are in the group me. Some of them paid the wrong person because my Venmo is, and everyone take careful note here. Connor dash right dash 22 with an ER,
Yeah.
and there's a Connor dash right dash 22 with an OR.
Hmm.
And people love to misspell my name, and that extends to Venmo also. So, yep, we've probably lost out on like $100 or more
Really?
in club dues from that. Oh yeah,
They're making
Oh,
bank.
dang.
I wish I were Connor Wright 22 with the O.
Yeah.
He's probably so confused.
I'm like, I keep getting all these phone numbers and people and trees and stuff in my Venmo. What is happening?
With trees.
Yeah, the description that people send is usually like 3 pine trees or
They
like
probably think
like a hiking
he
boot
probably
or something.
thinks you're selling something else.
That's probably true. Well, I'm not selling it though; it's the other people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway.
but this person's getting a lot of phone numbers from random people.
How many more members are there this year?
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
I think
I feel like
Well,
it's
we
Pretty
have-
good.
a
Probably
lot.
50% more
I
attendance.
think what we
Yeah.
have now is kind of what we ended with last year,
Mhm.
and like so we're doing pretty good. We keep
Yeah.
increasing each year, so
And our attendance right now is at levels that we did not have last year,
Mhm.
except for like the first couple weeks when I wasn't part of the club. So yeah.
I think you mentioned to me when you guys went to Kentucky, I forget where exactly.
Red
Like-
River Gorge.
Someone was like, "Where'd you park the bus?" Right? And someone said,
Yeah, yeah. Someone did. And we didn't have a bus. We just parked like 7 cars instead.
That just shows how many people show up because like
Well, we had 26 people on that camping trip. It's supposed to be 30.
yeah,
And then we had people that kept dropping out. Probably because we didn't charge any money to attend. So there was no incentive to actually follow through and go, except that it was fun.
mhm.
it was very
So-
fun.
What was that like?
It was great.
Saw
But
some
I'll let
nice
the other two talk.
views.
I mean, I think I had fun, and I know a lot of other people had fun. There were a few people who hadn't camped before,
Mhm.
and they said that it was a great first time. And I think, I've heard this like many times, but the camping trips are always like a great time to meet people and socialize, and I think everyone enjoy it. Like I think it's probably like one of our best things that we do each
Yeah.
year.
Yeah, I totally agree. I don't usually like socialize on like the weekly hikes, but I definitely talk to more people on the camping trip, so it's fun.
Yeah, I agree with all those. We have like a position that's called a chair position, which is just like you just do like small tasks for the board. One of the people I was interviewing for that said that like she thought the hike or the camping trip was really good because she grew closer to like everyone who was there. Because like you get to spend. Well, we went down Friday around like noon. That's what time we got to Kentucky, and then we left Sunday like 8 a.m. So we had an entire day and more
Yeah.
to like spend only with these people. So you do get to know them pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a good bonding event.
How long did you guys hike, or how far?
5 miles Friday.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that was a long.
That was a
one.
really nice hike.
yeah, it was.
Mhm.
It was the views were the views.
They were not at IU though, but they were good.
Yeah, they were amazing. And the next day I don't know how many miles ended up adding up
There
to.
was there were like 4 hikes, right? 4 or
Yeah,
5.
they're all like half a mile to a mile and a quarter,
Mhm.
somewhere in that range. So I don't know. something-
Even those were really nice. Like again, views, sights, and like, it was a really great time.
Cool. Is it hillier down there than it is
Oh, yeah.
around Wilmington?
I mean,
a
it's
lot
a-
more.
Canyon.
Yes.
So,
Oh
like,
yeah,
just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah,
Or
just a
lot
little
more?
bit. Well, here you can't fall off of cliffs except for rock quarries. There you can.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
One little like there were a few signs that said, "Watch out! Like don't stand close to the
People-
cliff."
Yeah, it's like stay
Died.
on the trail. People have died falling off.
Wow.
And in Bloomington, they don't say that. They're just like, stay off the road. People have gotten hit by cars.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Does everyone come prepared? You know, does everyone wear hiking shoes and stuff?
No.
Or like,
No,
Definitely not.
even me. I think the last 2 hikes I've been on, I've been kind of lazy and putting on my boots, and so I just keep my shoes on.
Yeah, we don't really. I mean, we're in Indiana, so it's mostly fine
yeah.
if you do that. No, I haven't really had too many problems from people not wearing correct shoes. Yeah.
I mean, if you're a casual hiker, I mean, you're not just gonna I'm gonna drop like 60, 70 bucks on some shoes.
But if you're part
Yeah.
of views, you're no longer casual, though.
You're pro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
well,
graduated.
we got a lot of, yeah, we have a lot of graduate students here, but everyone in our club is a graduate student in hiking.
That's
Wow.
true. Yeah.
We got people that get
That's
dual
baller.
degrees in our club.
Uh-huh.
How can someone join?
Pay me $10. Actually, the club, but it goes to my Venmo and then to the club bank account
Also, sign those safety waivers. I will be on you.
sometime eventually.
Yeah.
Enforcement has been lax,
Yeah.
and then you'll be added to the group B, and wow, you're in the club.
But like, do they go to the Instagram?
Yeah, you
Like,
can
how
DM
do
the
people-
Instagram
How
account.
do
You
people
can,
like
if you know my number, you can
get
reach
active?
out to me.
Alright.
But the Instagram is the best way if you don't know my number, which most people will not.
Or
And I'm
check
not saying my number on air,
Be Involved. There's a lot
Yeah.
of people have joined from Be Involved.
Makes
but I
sense.
don't know how much we actually reach out from being involved.
I don't know.
So-
either.
I think the answer is not at all. Since I'm on Be Involved and I haven't gotten any emails. So the best way is to look at our Instagram.
Mhm.
At views at IU.
Yeah. Or if you know someone in the club,
Yeah.
then they'll send me a message. I've gotten lots of those. Like, hey, my friend wants to join. I'm like, great. Tell them to Venmo me here.
We've also had a few.
and make sure they send me their phone number. Otherwise, I can't do anything.
Yeah. We've also had a few people going like, "Oh, can my friend join?" They don't want to like pay the dues, but they want to go to a few hikes. It's like, oh, maybe not.
It's like, well, they can do that. They can do one hike.
First hike's free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not really published anymore, but that is our policy.
We have a first hike free trial.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that free
Money
trial.
back guaranteed. Actually, you don't pay any money, so there's no money back.
Once you pay, you don't get it back.
How much are dues?
$10 for the academic year.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can just go on however many you want. You can go
Yep.
to Kentucky.
Yep. You can
Wow.
go in 0. I do not care. I hope you go in a lot more than 0. But as long as you pay the dues, I'm not going to be like, please come to the hikes, please.
Yeah, it's up to you after that. I mean,
Yeah.
Cool.
We've had tremendous turnout this year, though.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Yep. All right. Next question. So what are some of the best places for both of you that you have discovered because of this club?
I mean, I personally love McCormick's Creek, all the hikes we do there.
Mhm.
I also last year I really enjoyed some of the winter ones that we did. I think it was like Spring Mill and Jackson, Washington, because it was in the winter, and so we had the few less people than normal. But
Like
it was
15 instead of like
yeah,
30.
but it was still like very fun with the group. And then I did enjoy one of them was very icy. It was kind of dangerous, but I enjoyed the danger.
That was before he was the officer, so no,
Oh.
not his fault.
I was gonna say the safety. I forget what
Safety and
your title.
sustainability means
yeah.
that he has to run the trail first to make sure it's safe.
Really?
before they drill going.
Well, not necessarily, but if something's dangerous and people go, "Can we do this?" I'll be like, "I'll try it first. If I get hurt, then no."
Okay.
He takes his job very seriously
I do.
around here.
Yeah, I always make sure I put myself in danger first.
I guess that's good.
Yeah. Okay, Rose, what about you?
I like McCormick's Creek.
Wow.
I fell in McCormick's Creek.
Oh
so
yeah, that was really funny. Anyone can ask me for the picture. I will show you the picture.
It was like early spring too, so the water was not warm,
Oh,
but we're okay. But otherwise, that was really fun. I really liked Mammoth Cave.
In Kentucky.
The cave part,
Yeah.
not the cold part. But yes, in Kentucky,
oh yeah,
it
a
was
little
crazy big.
chilly.
Yeah,
little.
a little bit.
I slept great the second night though. I didn't wake up once.
My pillow and sleeping bag were wet when I woke up,
Oh.
so it was wet and cold.
How'd they get wet?
I have no idea to this day. I was like laying there just trying to turn.
Uh-huh. That's
I
weird.
I don't
I mean,
know.
was it up
I-
against the tent, like side?
I don't think so.
Well, best not think about it too much.
Yeah, but
You never know why I got wet.
it made me wake up like 3 hours before like everyone else, and so I just started like pacing the far end of the campsite where everyone was, and I was just like, all right, well,
Yeah. Mhm. The weather was a lot better at Red River Gorge.
Yeah.
10 times. Well, maybe not 10, but definitely better.
Yeah, at least 100% better. Well, I guess I'll answer the question too. I
Yeah.
think Yellowwood State Forest is the best place that I had not been to that I went to because of this club. The first hike we've only done one since I've only been on one anyway. That was there, but we went around this lake, and it was a really nice hike once we found the trail.
Oh yeah, that was my first
Oh my
hike.
gosh, I remember that one. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was your first hike? Well, it went so well that you came back. We were like, I don't know where the trail is. And then, we were trying to race daylight and other things.
Yeah, that was. I think at the end, didn't we just like walk the road because we were just
Yeah.
so tired?
You're like, do we want to take the trail? Or are we going to take the road that we know where it goes? And everyone's like, the road. And so we walked on the road,
Wow.
which we don't do very often because that kind of ruins the experience.
Yeah.
Wait, that took us like what, 2-3 hours?
I don't know.
It
took
was
a while.
long.
It was-
Well, we spent last year's club president went to a different parking lot
Mm.
because there was a miscommunication of where you're supposed to go. And so we were waiting for him. And then we're like, okay, we're like way past the time he's supposed to be here. Do we just go? Because we don't have any service.
Yeah.
So we can't like send him text or call him or anything. And then we decided to go, and then we're like, "Where's the trail?" And we went the wrong way at first, and then we found it. So yeah, I mean, like probably an hour delay of messing around, waiting.
Maybe you guys should get like walkie-talkies or something.
Yeah, we've talked
We've
about
talked
that.
about it,
actually.
yeah, but we still haven't.
But that costs money,
Yeah.
and I like to keep the club finances in order.
Raise the dues, and then everyone.
And then everyone will riot and they'll leave.
If the dues are $15 instead of 10, I don't know if
That's a 50% increase. That's way above the pace of
Alright,
inflation.
$12.
That's true.
$12.
offer.
Yeah.
Due to inflation, the dues
But
are
all the
more.
people paying in cash, I'm like, yes, I need 2 ones from you, please.
I don't know. Walkie-talkies, like, they could be useful though.
No, they could.
You don't need service.
Get
you
like
just-
mini ones.
Mm.
Little
Yeah.
ones.
It
Yeah,
would
like,
be nice on the camping trip. Like you can talk to the person in the front of the hike as the person in the back.
yeah.
and be like, hey, can you guys stop and wait for us?
Can you
Like
slow
that-
down? I don't know where you
That
went
would be-
anymore.
that would
Stop,
be
wait for us.
helpful.
Over.
That had to
10-4.
happen on the last Saturday's hike. I was in the front and we were just going, and I thought the back was like with us, like,
Mm-hmm.
but all of a sudden I hear Jacob. I'm like way behind. I turn around and they're like on the other side, and I was like, oh
Where was
wow.
the last Saturday's hike?
It was Hitch Road, Hamill Forest. The trail was, I believe, Mary McConnell.
Okay. I was just seeing if I did that. I couldn't remember. I did not.
Yeah.
That does not sound familiar at all.
I don't know how we got.
Oh, wait, it was on Saturday. Oh, yeah, no, I was... Yeah, never mind. We don't usually have hikes on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking Friday for some reason.
Yeah,
I
that was
was
a
at
good.
that one, though.
That was a good hike, though. A lot of people liked it. So
No, I wasn't at that one. I wasn't at any of the ones last weekend.
Didn't you also? Was that the one where you went to Nashville too?
we did.
How was that?
That was fun. I think like a lot of people did enjoy that because it's such a nice little town. Like there are
Yeah.
so many like little stores you can just go into.
Mm-hmm. I really like Nashville.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's my favorite town here in Indiana.
Been there a
Wow.
couple
I mean,
times
it's-
this year.
It's a good one. Yeah, Gavin likes to bike there. He's part of a little 5 team.
Oh, nice.
Goes to Nashville, spends all his money, comes back.
Well, normally we just get lunch and then we leave.
Spends all his money, comes back.
We haven't gone into any of the stores or anything.
Dude, yeah, I got some amazing chocolate pretzels last year when I went to Nashville. Some candy shop.
If you need some fudge, they
Do
got
they sell
fudge
sport
there.
beans there?
Sport bean. They probably do. They probably do
Man,
somewhere.
sport beans are so expensive in this
feel that.
economy.
They also sell Bean Boozled jelly beans
They
those
do.
work?
They do.
and regular jelly beans too. Does that work?
I need the sport version. The extreme sport beans with the caffeine in them.
Extreme sport beans.
Yeah, they sell those.
You can just eat espresso beans and that would probably do the
that?
trick.
Like coffee,
just
just
coffee
coffee
beans.
beans.
Yeah,
Does that work?
it has caffeine in
It doesn't
it.
have sugar in it that much though.
It doesn't
What do you
have
need the
any
sugar
in
for? You
it.
just need the caffeine
Yeah.
and the protein
But
from
I
the,
need sugar.
from the bean.
You need-
Okay, well then get the dark chocolate covered ones.
Okay.
Those are pretty
Those are good. I used to eat them for cross country races, and then I was like, I feel like I'm just eating candy, and I don't think that's making me run faster. So I'm gonna stop eating this. Yeah, it was just candy. It was really delicious though.
Yeah, we were in the soap store last week, and they sell some pretty edible looking soap. I'm not
Edible looking?
I'm not condoning eating soap, but like when I walked in there, I was like, okay, if I didn't know any better, that looks like a hunk of fudge.
I mean, sometimes I
Oh.
eat soap. Like it's not that weird.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
It smelled really good. I just couldn't help myself.
How do you guys fuel up on the hikes though? You guys eat while you're.
No,
No.
I mean, people can if they bring their own
Yeah.
stuff. We don't necessarily provide it.
we're not
unless
gonna
it's
stop
the-
people from bringing food.
Yeah, unless it's the trip, like the big trips that we do,
Mm-hmm.
we don't really provide food.
I mean, I'm not saying you provide it. I'm just saying like.
Well, I just went to
Eat
Wright
bars or
before I
anything?
came here, so that's how I'm feeling. I
Okay.
ate food at Wright Quad. Yep.
So no sport beans, in other words.
No, I don't have that kind of money.
You really like these sport beans.
We need to get like a partnership.
How is eating like how many sport beans do you even eat?
I just like 5 or something.
How's
like,
eating
Just
5
good old
sport beans gonna
handful.
fuel me for that long? I need to eat
Well,
something else.
like when you're hiking,
Uh huh.
you burn energy.
Yeah.
Well, it depends how long you're going, I guess. But then
Mm-hmm.
you need the sugars. I guess I'm just trying to equate like in cycling. I guess that's what you do. But like,
Yeah. But
I don't
I
know if
think
it's-
hiking is a little less intensive.
But if you're going for like a really long hike, maybe. I
The
don't know.
longest we go is like 4 miles.
Is that the Patton Cave one? I think
Yeah.
that's the longest, isn't it?
Mhm.
For some reason, I thought it was 6.
Well, it's because we accidentally went 6 last time, but
Oh,
it's not 6.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Were you? I don't know. Were you?
I
there?
wasn't at that one, but I kept seeing the messages, and I was like,
Yeah.
"What?"
Anyway, we only go the wrong way a couple times. That one's really confusing though. So
Yeah. We've
whenever
gotten
I have to
lost.
lead that hike, we are in trouble. We are screwed.
We've gotten lost on that one a few times, like even last year. Like it's
How do you guys like? You have a map or what? How do you navigate?
Yeah. Well, there's an app called All Trails.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have an account on it, so I don't use it. Well, you're supposed to
I mean-
use it. I was supposed to download it for the camping trip, and then I forgot.
he never did.
You didn't either?
No, I did.
Oh,
I,
you did.
I just remember when we got there, Maddie, our vice president, asked you, and you're like, oh no.
I forgot.
Oh, man.
And then it was too late. The service was too bad there.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
but how do you navigate?
Well, that's how
then?
you're supposed to. So I don't navigate.
I mean, if you don't have it, sometimes you can just follow the trail, and that's
Mhm.
normally easy enough. But right now, with all the leaves, it's sometimes difficult
Yeah.
to find it.
Like, I'm in charge of leading the hike today. And I
Oh,
think there's only
no.
one trail there, so no chance of getting lost.
Yeah, you should be fine.
That's good.
Don't say that. Knock on
Small,
vinyl.
Knock
small
on the
chance
vinyl,
of getting
knock on
lost.
the vinyl.
Very small chance. But I need to look at the map before I leave. So,
Cool.
hmm
How do you guys like look online to find these trails? Do a little research ahead of time.
we have a master list
Yeah.
of places that have been pre-approved by the past club president.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we pick a lot from there.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
We don't really mix it up too much because those are generally the best trails.
Yeah. We do like Greens Bluff too, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't been to that one in a while though. I keep missing all those hikes at Greens Bluff.
It's nice.
It's a nice one.
If it was up to me, we'd hit every single Brown County trail though.
Yeah, Brown County's got so much.
Is that where you got like which direction would you guys normally go from
Everywhere.
Bloomington? You guys go
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
Everywhere.
I mean, we go north, we go west, we go
South and
northwest.
east.
Yeah, we've gone
Whoa.
south. Well, we've gone southeast. Brown County's east, obviously. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I feel like it is flat.
And now we're going southwest. So I mean,
I feel like if there's one direction we don't go a whole lot, it's probably north. I don't
mean,
recall us
Brown
doing a whole
County's
lot
north.
of.
Brown County's like
it's
east.
east. I wouldn't call it.
I mean,
Places-
Yellow-
places
Yellowwood's
east.
Yellowwood's
bad.
kind of northeast. Yellowwood, but
Uh,
it's not. I wouldn't say it's more north.
yeah,
than
we don't
east.
go directly north, and we don't really go directly west either. But we go like northwest and southwest
Mhm.
and like northeast.
Okay.
Yeah.
And south, north.
Yeah, we don't go south north either. Actually, yeah, we do because we do a couple hikes around here. It's basically like going nowhere. Griffey Lake, that's like south north.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
Griffey Lake probably the closest you guys would go?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
It can't get any
Mhm.
closer. It's like 5 minutes away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it was closer, we'd be hiking around Woodlawn.
But hiking around like Dunn's
Or we'd be in Dunwoods
Yeah, the
Yeah.
woods, yeah.
on the brick paths in there.
Could be fun.
It could be, but it would not be.
Couldn't imagine getting lost there.
So it could happen. I've done 5 laps. I'm confused. Where am I?
You guys go like Wednesday, 1 p.m. between classes
Yeah.
for a little
Mhm.
hike around the
We
woods.
do a little campus river
Yeah.
action. Yeah, I'm just like getting my daily hike in. Going off to Wright Dining Hall.
I heard the sewers are nice this time of year.
Okay. Describe one of your best memories from the club so far.
And then one of your
That's
worst.
hard.
So think
A
about
rose
both
and
of
a
them.
thorn.
A rose
Yes,
and
but
thorn.
we'll get to the worst memory. Well, I wouldn't call it worst. We'll get to the funniest or least positive.
Most
memory.
colorful.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I have a lot of positive memories. Again, like I really loved the winter hikes last year,
hmm
and like, cause like the one we parked there, and there was like a little inn, and so I was able to walk. We were waiting on another car, so we walked in and looked around. It was really nice, and they had like it was Christmas time. They had Christmas decorations up. It just fit the vibe of the place. They also had the Colts game going on, which I did enjoy watching
And
for a
then
second.
Jacob was like, "I will see you guys later."
I was like, oh, I found my place. But I enjoyed that one. The icy hike, that was fun with the danger. I believe there's a picture of me mid-fall, and so that was kind of funny for me. And I also enjoyed the Mammoth Cave trip last year. I mean, as cold as it was, the
Yeah.
hikes were nice. The cave was really cool. Like I'd been there when I was younger, but it was still really awesome.
Same.
So
I remember some of it. I came back and was like, "Oh man, I forgot like a bunch of this stuff."
Yeah, it was really nice. I mean, so a lot of good memories actually.
Yeah, that's good. Our club is doing good stuff.
Yeah.
Rose.
I'd just say the camping trips in general. I mean, yeah, they are cold, but you know, it's something different. Like my family doesn't camp, so like at all.
Wow, way to call them out.
Shout out, Dad. You're
My
not
family
listening.
does camp. Yay.
But like I learned a lot more about like camping and stuff like that. So it's been fun.
Cool. All right, we're going to take our first break. And then when we come back, we can talk about the less positive, the best story to tell after the fact memory.
Oh no.
That's how I'll put it. So hold on to that thought and stay tuned.
This is Namdi.
Welcome back to 99.1 WIUX LP Bloomington. You're still listening to GAVCON 5. And before we left, I told Jacob and Rose to
Whoa.
think of...
Let's reintroduce who we're talking to.
Okay,
We're
my bad.
back with
Well, that was Gavin, by the way. He just interrupted me.
yeah, I'm saying
I'm Connor. Okay, fine. Well, I just said before you... Whatever. Anyway,
who are
we're still here with Jacob Birkmire and Rose Beechler. They didn't go
of
anywhere.
Views at IU,
Of
the
Views at
hiking
IU.
club
Yes.
at Indiana University.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is in Bloomington, Indiana. Which is in the
Indiana
Midwest.
States.
Which is in Indiana.
It's in the Midwest.
On Earth.
Okay, anyway, before we went on break. So we're going to talk about our... I don't remember exactly how I worded it, but
Thorn.
I said, yeah, our
Our
thorn
thorn.
Yeah.
from the hiking club. Something that's like a funny story afterwards to tell, but
Yeah.
at the time was not.
You don't have to make it a euphemism. We all know what it is.
Okay, your worst memory from the club. My bad. All right, so Jacob, go ahead. But our club
Honestly,
only has good memories. That's the thing, Gavin.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have like a lot of necessarily bad memories. It's just like times where I kind of suffered also suffered / enjoyed the Mammoth Cave trip
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
how cold it was, and like I said, I woke up at like 4 or 5 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
with a pillow that was wet and cold, and I was like, well, guess I'm not sleeping anymore. Got up, had no sleep. It was great. I take it back. It wasn't great. I suffered. It was not fun.
I just remember us just all like standing around in a circle eating our cold breakfast.
Dude, those
No fire,
cold
just like the
Pop-Tarts
wind's
hit
like
different.
blowing.
I remember
Yeah.
going to
almost
my
frozen
car.
Pop-Tarts.
I went into my car and turned it on so I would be warm.
Several people did that.
I forget.
Wow.
There was somebody who would like go and like get coffee every morning.
They did. I don't know. I don't remember who, but yeah, they did that.
Yep.
How close was like civilization?
It was like 5 minutes. Like once
Yeah,
we.
we were pretty close.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There was a small school. Might have had every single grade in it. I don't know. And there was a subway, so basically it's like civilization. It's all you needed anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry, what's your memory?
Subway
Okay.
saved.
I already talked about this, but falling in McCormick's Creek because
That's my favorite memory.
like we were like going over the rocks to the other side, and of course I slipped and I fell, and luckily my phone didn't break and I didn't hit my head, but it was a close call.
Luckily.
I just got out and I was like, I had algae all over me. I still have an algae stain on my sweater where I hit the rock.
Yeah.
But
For a second, I thought Rose was going to hit her head on a rock, and I was like, oh, no, this is going to be bad. And then she
Yeah.
didn't, and then I thought it was funny.
I didn't think it was funny. But yeah,
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh,
Well, those aren't that bad.
no, not
I mean,
bad.
that sounds like bad, but it's not like
Mm-hmm. Trying to think
You
what
know.
mine is. I gave myself the entire break, and I didn't think of anything.
I mean, it's good that there's not like a bad story.
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah.
there's kind of like in the board we've had our little problems.
Yeah. Can't really talk about that too much, but I guess.
No, but
I mean, I have one that comes to mind, but I'm not gonna talk about it either.
yeah. I have one that comes to mind.
You do not. Gavin is a liar. The man hasn't done anything in the club. Maybe. No, I guess when you're trying to find rides for people and you don't have enough drivers, and you're like, hey,
Like
I need
this
drivers. And then no one says anything. And you're like, hey, I still need drivers. No one said anything. And then no one says anything. And so, yeah, like this time, yes. This one was definitely the worst because like 12 people can't go on the hike
yeah.
or somewhere around there, which is almost. It's over a third of the amount of people who signed up because they don't have enough drivers.
So, I think this is the first time you mentioned this so far. The whole system of
Yeah.
giving people rides to go on the hike.
Mhm.
You want to explain how that works?
Yeah. So people sign up on a Google form, And then we put all that on a spreadsheet. And the people that signed up to give rides, that can drive, and said they say how many people they can give rides to. And then you assign them to people who don't have a ride there. And if the numbers match up, or if you have more drivers than passengers, then everything is looking great. And then we try to keep them all close together. At least I do, sometimes. But I've had people from all over the place. So the passengers are not always in the same area.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
Like, if I'm picking up someone from Right Quad, I try to pick up everybody from Right Quad.
Yeah.
Plus people from Teeter and Ashton and Eigenman.
I see.
Or other dorms if there's no one from Teeter, Ashton, and Eigenman going. Yeah. And if we have 4 people that live a reserve on 3rd. And last night I accidentally didn't assign one of them to a driver and said they couldn't go on the hike. And then she was like, hey, my roommate got assigned after she signed up after me. Isn't that funny? And I was like, oh, no. That is not funny. So, yeah, I fixed it, though.
That's good.
That's good.
How do you determine how many people can fit in a car? You ever have people sit on other people's laps or
No.
anything?
The driver says. They're
That's
like,
not
I can take
safe
3
or
people.
Sustainable.
Or I can take 4. And then we don't over-assign them. If anything, we're going to under-assign them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we do not have people sitting on other people's laps. That does not happen.
Not yet.
I don't know if we would.
Yeah,
That wouldn't be
well,
very
when
safe.
when you're
actually.
assigning rides, you kind of, I don't know, you can assign people that you want to drive to yourself.
Yeah.
And last year I assigned the drivers to me that I wanted to ride with.
That's smart.
I was like, Tony drives 5 miles per hour below the speed limit, but it's fun to talk to him for the extra 20 minutes that it takes to get there. So I want to ride in his car.
I specifically remember being behind him on a hike, and I was like, man, this person's going so slow. And then I beat him there, and I saw his car pulling up. I'm like, it was
He's
Tony.
a member of our club. He's really nice, but he drives below the speed limit most of the time,
Oh yeah,
or right at it.
Yeah, I love Tony. It's just
Very
Safe
safe
driver.
driver. Very, very safe.
I get very sarcastic while I'm driving. It's not always nice sarcasm.
I don't have to be driving to be
Oh,
sarcastic.
speaking of stories, do you want to tell the story about the phone?
The what?
The phone?
The phone.
To my Annie's
The
phone?
phone?
Yeah. No.
Oh,
Yeah.
Maddie's phone.
Maddie's
Oh, Maddie's
phone.
phone.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Maddie's phone.
Yeah.
Gavin, you don't know what they're talking. I don't even know what they're talking about. What are you talking about?
It was.
No.
We
You
were.
know how-
Oh, yeah, never mind.
Yeah. Go
Oh, I
on.
knew this.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Don't listen to him.
We were going to Nashville, and we made a stop because it's.
Nashville.
No, we were not going
No,
to
no,
We're
Nashville.
not going
not
to
Nashville.
Nashville.
Kentucky. I don't know. What,
I'm about to turn
I
off
was thinking the
Gavin's mic.
South, and I was thinking Tennessee, I guess. No, we were going to Kentucky,
Right.
and we made a stop because someone had to go to the bathroom, whatever. And
Not
we
naming
were,
names.
yeah, we had to. We also made some switches on who was sitting in my car, and I guess Maddie had put her phone on top of my car, didn't know it, and
No, she did. She forgot.
yeah, I started driving, and all of a sudden I hear, ka-thunk, and I'm like, what just happened? And Maddie's, I'm looking back, and Maddie just goes, my phone, and I'm like.
And this was like the ramp going onto the interstate, right?
There was
Yeah.
a truck, a semi-truck, right behind us. I pulled off, and then the other person from my car was like trying to wave him down. I'm like, the semi is not going to stop for you. And we did find her phone, and somehow it had not a scratch on it.
Yeah.
I don't know what. I can't plug the case that she had, but if I could, I would, because that thing survived.
It worked.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, we had another person in our club cannot keep track of her phone. And so at the campsite,
That was so
we
funny.
were setting up
yeah.
tents for everybody. and that went fine. And then we assigned everyone to the tents, and they're all getting their stuff set up. And she was like, I can't find my phone. And so we had to leave for another hike. So she's like, I'm pretty sure it's at the campsite. It's fine. We'll come back and look for it. And so we went on this hike, and we came back and looked for it. And she had her roommate who was back in Bloomington using Find My iPhone to try to figure out where the iPhone was. And turns out it got set underneath one of the tents as it was being set up
Oh.
somehow. Because someone is in the tent and they're like, wait, I feel a phone. And it's like reached under and pulled it out.
I that was hilarious.
Yeah.
You just had to be there.
You had to be
We thought it was
there.
in the
Yeah.
river for a while, and we're all like looking along the bank or a little stream.
In the river?
Little stream that was running through the campsite. And we're like, I don't see anything. I don't think it's in here.
Why would it be in there?
Because that's what Find My iPhone is saying it was.
Oh, okay.
It was only like 20 feet off, but
Yeah, close
that's
enough.
20 feet is a long distance when you're looking for a phone.
Yeah.
Especially when it's under a tent.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to see it.
Well,
Can't
those
see
are both good stories because they're happy endings.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
They're all funny ones to tell too. All right, next question. Have either of you, or like before you joined the hiking club, were you guys like outdoorsy people? Did you do stuff outdoors a lot? Or was your first experience of that kind of joining this club?
I mean, me personally, I wasn't huge on outdoors. Like, I wasn't necessarily against it. It's just where I'm from. I was around cornfields, and so I didn't really feel like going and exploring the fields. You know? It wasn't super intriguing. And then sophomore year, I kind of got really lazy because that was our COVID year, and I kind of put on some pounds. Got a little bit fat, and then after like I went on one hike with like some friends, and like it was fun. I just could tell I was kind of out of shape. So that summer I worked out, lost it, and I was like, you know what, I'm ready to go back into it. And then I've enjoyed it ever since. So.
Nice.
Cool. I say I didn't like hike a lot before, but I like to go like bird watching with my mom, and basically that's it. Go to like Eagle Creek in Indy. It's really nice. But we wouldn't like drive like an hour or anything. Go somewhere special. Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
Jinx.
I know we have the same response to everything. Yeah, I mean, anyone who knows me knows that I did this stuff way before hiking club. So
Oh, wow. Look
Wow.
at
yeah, I know. I'm
yeah,
something of an
yeah.
expert here. I know everything about hiking and
you.
camping.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Well,
But
my
now I just do it
experience with-
regularly. So.
My experience with hiking and camping is mostly when
Gateway Arch
Connor
National Record.
would bring his tents into the dorm last year
Yeah.
To air them out after the Mammoth Cave camping trip,
into the lounge,
and then everyone got in them.
That was fun.
and we would just
He camped in an
like
air
sleep in
conditioned
there.
and heated building.
I'm just kidding. We didn't sleep in the tents, but yeah. And then I tried to not everyone, but we tried to convince Connor to set up the tent in the actual room. I think not just, or maybe in the lounge too.
It was in the lounge.
Yeah, in the lounge again, or even outside, like on the lawn of Teeter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on the Teeter Hill.
But I don't know. You wouldn't go for that, Connor.
That's correct.
Did you make a fire or nothing that was safe?
In the
There's
lounge.
a fire in the lounge.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got one of our wax melters and burned some paper and stuff on it.
Ooh.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
But you claimed it was because the lounge was too dirty. I
Dude,
think.
it was disgusting. The amount of
But
hair
what
that would
about
get on the tent,
outdoors?
it was gross.
Really?
What about outside though?
Outside is disgusting. That's why I like sleeping out there. On our camp.
So what's the difference between putting it in the lounge and
No, I just didn't want to air it out again or anything. Because if it was winter at that point, so it was snowing.
Saying
Well-
we're dirty?
No, you slept in one of the tents.
Yeah. Didn't want any of your friends in the tents.
No, I just
Anyway.
didn't want Gavin in there.
it was fun though
I'm
when it was
gatekeeping the
when it
tents.
was up.
Yeah, it was only one night. Okay. This might be the last question, depends on how long it takes. But what's one of the bucket list items that you have for backpacking, hiking, camping, etc.?
Oh my
Anything
God.
outdoors?
Like for the club or just like
No,
in
just for
general?
you, not for the club.
Um,
Because you can do whatever you want, pretty much. Our club can only go so far.
that's true. That's true. I'd like to go. Like I've been skiing before, but not in a while. I want to go skiing again. Like
Anywhere
Like-
specific?
I've like the only place I've been to is in Michigan,
Mm-hmm.
and like that was always fun. It took me a few years to get, because I only went once a year because it was with like a group, and it took me a few years to finally get it. Otherwise, I was just taking out people. I think specifically I accidentally ran over a mother and her child.
Whoa.
It was terrible. I felt
Like,
so bad.
Were they okay?
Yeah, they were fine.
Oh,
Because I wasn't going too fast because it was like the baby hill. I couldn't control how to
Forgot
stop.
you
You're on the
skiing
bunny
for a
hill and
second.
you ran over a mother and child.
I was like trying to stop and like I was trying to turn. It just wasn't going. And I'm like literally I'm like 10 meters away from her, and I immediately just go, I'm sorry. I can't stop. And she, as I'm hitting her, she's like, it's okay. I was like, I felt so terrible.
Man.
The kid got up, weren't hurt, and I was like, otherwise I felt so bad. I took the way back up and I left. I was like, I'm done. I don't want to hurt anyone else.
Is there a specific place you want to ski?
Go back to Michigan, Colorado.
Colorado would be fun as long as I'm being supervised. I wouldn't want to go on one of those like
Yeah.
Mount Everest?
No
Like one of
double
those
black
one-
diamonds.
yeah.
Mount Everest.
Can you ski on Mount Everest?
If you want to die,
If
yeah.
you wanted. I mean, technically, yes.
You will die.
I have gone on one black diamond. It was at the same place. Well, after
Really?
my
What does that
third
mean?
year.
It means it's really hard.
Oh.
I mean,
yeah, you need to be good at skiing.
it really wasn't that bad. It was literally just steep.
Oh,
All I had to do was know how to stop, and at
which
that point I did.
you learned. Okay.
Yeah, at that point I could stop,
Nice.
and so I just did that, and I was like, wow, that was fun that time.
Yeah. You're not like one of those people who's like, I'm not stopping. I'm zooming down this as fast as I can.
I mean, yeah, that's what I did the very first time, and I was like, oh, I can't stop. I learned grass is like immediate stop. I believe I hit grass. My skis stopped. My
And
body
your
went
body just
flying.
went going.
An immediate stop.
Yeah, that was great. I actually once saw a friend of mine, like we both kind of fell, and he got up, and one of our friends just like went right under him, flipped him in the air, and I was like, I couldn't stop laughing, but I also felt bad. I have so many stories of falling and skiing, like when skiing. I think another one was I actually did fall on the black diamond first. I looked up and someone was just like, "Nice." I was like, "Thanks."
Yeah.
But I mean, I still think it's fun. I just wasn't great at it.
Yeah, I'm not very good at it either. I've been a couple times. Haven't been in a while.
You've skied?
Mhm.
Huh. Have you skied?
I have not
okay,
skied.
me neither.
But yeah, I was going down this is like a blue hill, I think. I was going down it really fast. Because I also don't know how to stop or turn very well. And then right as I was getting close to the end, maybe my friend got too close to me or something, but I hit the ground like really hard and like slammed my head into it. Yeah. I don't think I got a concussion, but I was like, "Oh, that hurt really bad. Good thing it's the last one I'm doing today."
Yeah, it definitely takes a few times to do it.
How about you, Rose? What's your bucket list items?
Probably go to every national park. But that's a big one, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that.
Gotta start somewhere. Indiana Dunes.
Yeah, I've been
This
there.
winter. Oh, you already been there?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
told you
WIUX
that.
National
I don't
Park.
remember. No.
yeah,
that
I've
one
been
is
there
terrible.
too.
That park is
Best
horrible.
one.
Yeah,
No,
it is the
I hate
best
that park.
one.
I have been though. Would not go back.
I did not like it. Too high, too wobbly. The
It's really
elevators going up there,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
like
You just
super
sounds like
little
about to fall.
small circles.
Mm-hmm.
It's only for like really
The hiking trails there,
brave people.
non-existent. There are none.
There are hiking trails.
No, there aren't.
Big
There
old
are
rectangle.
Paved sidewalk is not a hiking trail.
Yeah,
Mississippi River Walk.
That is worse. It's paved and the river is brown.
It's like a beach.
It's not like a beach.
It's my favorite beach.
It's like a beach if the BP oil spill just happened there.
Yeah.
Do you have any bucket list items, Gavin?
Oh man.
For
Tough
outdoor
one.
stuff? You gotta stay on theme here.
I don't know. I didn't think I was gonna be asked that.
Okay. Well, probably not then.
I mean, I want I want to run like a half marathon sometime.
Cool. Oh, you know they have a marathon that goes up to Pikes Peak and then back down, Colorado.
No,
Oh, no.
I did not know that.
Well, now you do, so you can do that
I'll
one.
probably do one that's like only flat.
Hey, you should go do one in Kansas then.
I guess.
Or one in like
Florida.
Central
northern
Indiana.
Indiana.
Yeah.
Pretty flat up there.
Florida.
Florida's
You
the
want it to be
flattest state.
you want it to be super hot?
I mean, sure.
No.
Florida's flatter than Kansas.
That's cool.
Not a lot
Thanks
of
for
people know
telling
that.
me. Thanks.
Kansas is not the flattest state.
Yeah, you said that.
I'm just making sure you know.
No, I do know. Okay, anyway.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
I mean, are
now-
there some
got any more
Rockies
fun
in
facts?
Kansas? On the west part?
I don't know.
Let me think about it. Well, we should be ending our show actually.
Yeah, we should.
but next time.
We're out of time. Tune in next week for something. I have no idea what's coming up.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Yep.
GAVCON5. We're also on Instagram, GAVCON_5, as well as Twitter.
GAVCON_5.
Well.
Yep. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you have a good weekend.